Chickity chess. Little biggity best is gonna be who? Max U. Max, ew, he's versus Biggity Van. This is the residence of Van Duisenberg. Duisenberg, I believe their name actually could be. That's right, Duisenberg. Duisenberg. They got the super back in when 1936. Back in Netherlands. The Dutch diggity Dutch 1936. That's what 10 cents looks like. OMG, that's what their tank looks like. OMG. Back in 1936. Diggity Dutch. Holy cannoli. We see Miggity Max U. Isn't he a diggity Dutch too? Yeah, I think so. I think he might be. I think he's he's like the biggity best of all Wiggly Super Diggity Duprasum heroes. He's so heroic though. He's up against Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg. He does a lot of super diggity building those biggity bergs. Anyway, out in the biggity bergs, they're just diggity chilling. Who's in the wiggly white? It's gonna be Van. And the biggity black, of course, it's gonna be Max. Ew, that guy's too incredibly good at chickadee chess. He's got like the biggity best. Can we actually just like right there? That'd probably be best. Actually, let's like move over a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's a little too far that way. Okay, there we can see. Oh wait, that's a little too far that way. Okay, there we can see. Okay, on to the giggly game. What happened? Okay, Max, you decided to go for the 6-6 Sicilian style open pickety play. Obviously, he's going for that Sicilian style open pickety play. Then get the transition to an Indian. Wow, super diggity. He's got the biggity. He's got the wait. It's a freaking French style from Max U. Holy cannoli. I thought it'd be something different. I seriously did. I thought it'd be like, wow, I could knock my socks clean off. But nope, it's gonna be the freaking French style from Biggity Maxio as he biggity bops this guy in the head, most likely. Van Duisburg. But Dick Van Duisburg, he's got the super diggity awesome chickadee chess skills, but not compared to Max. Ew, look at the biggity defenses of Ew. Holy cannoli. That guy's like a biggity baby diggity deer. Ew. Anyway, biggity back to the super diggity 1936 style of chickadee chess, the biggity best, like the BEST obviously is gonna be biggity back in 1936. Would you quit asking me? I told you who? I told you it's gonna be Max. I told you it's gonna be Max. Okay, Biggity Max U. Looks like the Biggity Bishops running rampant around here. Biggity Max U. Looks like they're going to be on the attack. Biggity Max U's going to be back. Backs on up. He's got the king in the corner. He's put the king in the corner. Now he's going to be on the assault of the queen side. Ladies and gentlemen, where we can see that Bishop's going to be pushed right. Biggity back. This is not going to be no super diggity awesome easy game for Biggity Max U. Most Biggity likely, ladies and gentlemen. I said, who? I said this is not going to be the most indubitably easiest game for Biggity Max U. He's actually going to have to be trying. He's going to have to be trying against this Biggity, not Fritz, actually, Biggity Super Diggity, Duper Awesome Diggity Dick, Van Duisenberg. Van Duisenberg. Anyway, we get back to Super D do price and chickadee. Des K on the beat. Des K on the beat. Diggity Des K on the beat. I told you, diggity Des K on the beaty. Des K on the beaty. Des K on the beaty. Looks like Meaty Max U's Queen's about to be trapped. So super diggity dip but she's actually gonna be the one who's launching the diggity trap. She's actually pushing that horse right biggity back. Super diggity, that queen is actually got the fiery super attack. Gonna be absolutely everybody gonna be jiggity jelly of the queen. She's gonna be making the scene. She's coming on the scene. Diggity dressed to impress, dressed to defeat the opponent in jiggity chess. Obviously, here comes the biggity. Here comes that attack. But we can see that was a biggity bad attack against who? Biggity Max U, because he's got the super diggity to some chickadee chess moves that could be like the eventual GG. The king just moves forward, moves backwards, moves forward, doesn't even care. He's like, I'm in my underwear. I feel so incredibly safe against this Biggity Max U guy. Maybe Richard gotta be a little bit more cautious whenever you're chickadee choosing your chickadee Chickadee Chess opponents because Max U does not pickety, does not pickety, does not wiggly, does not go giggly, go easy. He's absolutely a biggity beast when it comes to the Chickadee Chess. What he diggity do? He just diggity fooled you. Ha! Now he's got a giggly. Now he's got a giggly. Now he's got a giggly rook. Holy cannoli. He just tickety took that riggedy rook and is gonna be lining up diggity down to kick the next riggedy rook to next tickety town was gonna be Frown Town. Ladies and jiggly, that's gonna be the GG. The queen gonna do her biggity best to make a scene, but she's not actually gonna be able to make that scene. Seriously, she's got the super diggity do awesome jiggity. Check please, but here comes the queen in the way. She's gonna be Santa in the way. What would you like to do today with the queen in your wiggly way? Not likely. She's gonna be pushing around the other queen. She pushes, let's get a rewind. Rewind. We can see the queen just be, whoa, they just suddenly dance down there. How'd they get down there? I don't know. They're in their underwear too, so they're quite embarrassed, so they gotta go shopping to get some new wiggly clothes because they don't want to be like me out there diggity dancing in their underwear. Obviously, I could be super diggity do price and better at chess commentary. Ha! Not likely. I'm the BDBAST super diggity duper awesome wiggly chickadee chess commentaries. Got to be me, obviously. Desk on the beats. Thank you for chickadee beatboxing with me. Diggity Desk on the beats. Who? Thank Desk on the who? Desk on the beats. Thank you for biggity beatboxing with me. Diggity Desk on the beats. Who? Diggity Desk on the beats. Desk on the beats. Desk on the beats. That's gonna be the GG. And also this guy Fabri, he did a really good job, but that's gonna be the GG. So I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time, Mr. Fabri, wow, Fabri on the beats. Oh yeah, Mr. Fabri on the biggity. Oh yeah, Mr. Biggity, super biggity BOSS, boss, he's a biggity boss man. Fabri on the biggity beats. Who we gonna see, ladies and gentlemen? It's gonna be, of course, biggity Max. You've obviously got the biggity super diggity do cross and chess moves like grooves over there. Chess moves, he just simply grooves right by me. Was that Max you? Obviously, you got the jiggity chess, biggity moves. Seriously, ladies and jiggly, super diggity do awesome, biggity Max you with the victory, biggity who? Mr. Blow your house down. Mr. Max you, obviously got you. Chicken. Back in 1936, biggity Amsterdam, super diggity, wish it could be super jiggity, wiggly, biggity, best at chickadee chess. Oh wait, they are, because they got the biggity Max you. Ew! Biggity Max, who? Biggity Max you. Biggity Max, who? Biggity Max you. Is it Biggity Max you? I can't even say. I can't even see. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. That's a Zandvoort. That's Zandvoort Chess, 1936. Chicken chess. Biggity blitz style. Biggity blitz style. Biggity blitz style. Chicken chess.